Hello, it's Keith here, and it's live every day in May, and it's day 16. Hello, Marcus. Not long before I'm on your show. Yes, day 16, halfway through the month, or just over halfway through the months. And tonight's topic is: should animals be used for scientific or commercial testing? That is the question. Don't know whether you are interested in for and against for animal testing in scientific and commercial testing. The history of animal testing starts for medical treatments and determine the toxicity of medication and check the safety products. Started way back at least 500 BC. Now I didn't know that. And the physician scientists such as Aristotle performed the experiments to discover the functions of living organisms. Yeah, remarkable when you look into these things, and that's what I'm trying to do is find out all about them. It's an interesting subject, this, because I've done a lot of looking into it all, and really, it's very interesting, because I mean, a lot of people are against it for a start, for the simple reason is that it's cruel to animals and so forth like that. So I am just looking into uh, the pros and cons. So the pros are animal testing contributes to life-saving cures and treatments for humans and animals alike. Nearly every medical breakthrough we've had in the last 100 years has been a result directly from animal research. To name just a few examples, animal research has contributed to major advances in treating conditions including breast cancer, brain injury, childhood leukemia, multiple sclerosis, tuberculosis. So, without these things, then where would we be? Also, they've developed pacemakers, cardiac valve substitutes. So, there's a lot going for animal research. Now, those on the other side, those who are against it, uh, say that it's cruel and inhumane. So, using animals for experiments, commonly subjected to force feeding food and water, um, cut the water down, inflict burns and other wounds to study the healing process, um, killing by carbon dioxide, uh, breaking the necks, such as when they do turkeys and chickens and things like that. And that animals were used over 300,000 times in 2020. There's a lot of Mr. Deed. Hello, sir. Nice to Channel 4 tonight. Interesting programme on. Oh, thank you very much. I will have a look at that. Nice to see you in here, Mr. Deed 40. Brilliant. So, and number two, for and against the for side of things is animals are appropriate research subjects because they are similar to humans in many, many ways. Chimpanzees share 99% of their DNA with humans and mice 98%. So all mammals, including humans, are descended from common ancestors. So we all have similar things. So that's why they say that the four say they've got a bloodstream, central nervous system, just like us. So that is why a lot of people say that it's well worth using animals and so forth. because of that, animals often make better research subjects than humans because they can test things out on them. And this is the main thing, that it's learning about how to cure or um, finding medicines to cure us human beings. Now, those who are against it say that it's not reliable. They can't really test everything on animals. 90% of the drugs that pass animal tests fail in human clinical trials. Over 100 stroke drugs and over 85 HIV vaccines failed in humans after succeeding in animals. Treatments to reduce inflammation and critically ill patients have been undertaken. All of them failed. So, that's the against side. Drugs that pass animal tests are not necessarily safe. In the 50s, sleeping pill, thalidomide, which caused over 10,000 babies to be born with severe uh, de- deformities, were tested on guinea pigs, cats, and hamsters. And in those, it didn't. There was no birth defects, but in humans there was. So uh, you look. Not all testing on animals actually works. So the last side for uh, the for side is animal research is highly regulated with laws in place to protect animals from mistreatment. But are those laws obeyed? In a lot of cases, no, it says. All proposals to use animals for research must be approved by the institution that regulates them. So the last one is well, in the alternative testing methods now exist that can replace the needs of animals. Other research methods, such as vitro testing, tests done on human cells or tissues, can be done. They are doing such things like this. Technical advantages in 3D printing allow possible tissues to become um, blueprints. Uh, there's also the cameras now that they use. Artificial human skin is now available, and this is all we're learning more and more from. Or there's more and more advantage in using alternative methods for testing things on. So, um, what do we learn? Do we learn that is it worth testing on animals? There are the fors and there are against. So, what side are you on? So, I appreciate you coming in tonight. Thank you very much for watching me, and I will see you on day 17, hopefully with another subject. So, bye for now.